Have you ever felt like the more deeply you think, the more isolated you become? That the more clearly you understand things, the fewer people want to listen? It's not in your head. Society has always feared deep thinkers, not because they're wrong, but because they see what others don't want to. History proves this. From Socrates to Galileo to Tesla, brilliant minds ridiculed, silenced, ignored. Not for their lack of intelligence, but for making people uncomfortable. German philosopher Schopenhauer believed intelligence was not a gift, but a curse, one that isolates those who see the world too clearly. But why? Why does society resist those who think deeply? It begins with how we react to different kinds of superiority. When we meet someone physically strong, we might admire their discipline. If someone is wealthy, we may envy them. But when we meet someone intellectually superior, something strange happens. We don't just notice their intelligence, we feel exposed by it. Psychologists call this the mirror effect. A deep thinker doesn't just share ideas, they reflect the limitations of those around them. And that can be threatening. Unlike strength or wealth, intelligence hits where it hurts most, our identity. We define ourselves by our thoughts and beliefs. When someone challenges those, we feel attacked. This discomfort turns into resistance. People dismiss deep thinkers, not because of arrogance, but because truth often confronts the ego. Have you ever shared a deep idea in a conversation, only to be met with silence or a quick topic change? That's not coincidence. It's a defense mechanism. People retreat from what makes them feel mentally vulnerable. This is why deep thinkers often feel like outsiders, not by choice, but because they are subconsciously pushed away. Modern psychology confirms this. Studies show when someone feels intellectually outmatched, their brain's amygdala, responsible for fear, becomes active. In essence, intelligence is processed like a threat. But why would intelligence be threatening? The answer lies in evolution. For most of human history, survival meant fitting in, not standing out. Being different, especially in thought, meant being excluded from the tribe, and exclusion meant danger. This survival instinct still lingers. In social groups, a deep thinker can disrupt the status quo, unintentionally making others feel inadequate. To maintain group harmony, people push out the one who thinks too much. A 2021 study at Stanford revealed that people don't mind intelligent individuals in private, but in group settings, they feel more threatened. Why? Because social status is at stake. When someone feels intellectually outshined, they instinctively protect their position, sometimes by undermining or ignoring the deep thinker. This explains why private conversations feel rich and genuine, while group discussions stay shallow. The problem is worsened by cognitive biases. The Dunning-Kruger effect. The less people know, the more confident they feel. So, when faced with someone who actually knows more, they resist rather than reflect. Status quo. Bias. People prefer familiar ideas. Deep thinkers challenge comfort zones. The backfire effect. Presenting uncomfortable truths can make people double down on their beliefs instead of reconsidering them. And then there's social media, the echo chamber that rewards engagement, not depth. The most shared content is emotional, simplified, and surface level. Thoughtful nuance rarely goes viral. This means society increasingly rewards charisma over critical thinking. We've all seen it. Influencers with half-truths get applause, while thinkers who speak with nuance get ignored. Because people don't want complex truths. They want comfort. Now, Schopenhauer's take becomes even clearer. He argued that intelligent people are not driven by pleasure like most others. They are driven by the will to truth, even when that truth is painful. This is what separates deep thinkers from the rest. While most chase happiness, the thinker questions everything, even happiness itself. They can't enjoy shallow pleasures. They see the illusion, they feel the contradictions, and it alienates them. Most human interaction is built on polite dishonesty, small talk, and conformity. A deep thinker who values authenticity and depth struggles to participate in this social theater. They're not antisocial, they're anti-superficial. They crave deep conversation, but society runs from it. So if you're a deep thinker, feeling misunderstood isn't a flaw. It's a pattern, repeating through history. From Kafka to Camus to Nietzsche, some of the greatest minds were isolated not because they failed, but because they saw too much. It's not that society hates intelligence, it hates what intelligence reveals. And yet, we need deep thinkers now more than ever, because only those who dare to ask uncomfortable questions can lead us to better answers. So if you often feel like you don't fit in, perhaps you're not supposed to. You're not broken, you're just awake. Subscribe and like for more.